Megavanon everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talisian. There you are, and here I am, and today on Fantasy Friday, we're doing Lord of the Rings Online. Now, we just wrapped up our adventures in Wildermore. We had found out a way to take out the frost giant / Hjorn that was up there, and we finished up our questing there, and now we're starting to head back on the main story quest, back to the Entwash Vale, and we're going to be heading into East Rohan today with Horn and Cordovan and Nona. Yes, we've hooked back up with Nona again. But there are a few things that I would like to cover first while we're getting into game. First things first, just want to let you know that the new store sales are up in the LOTRO store. They have a nice one this time. It's a create your own sale. 5 times you can take 15% off an item. 3 times you could take 20% off an item. And 1 time you could take 30% off of an item. Discounts are applied to the redeeming character. Use the coupon before logging off or switching characters through February 12th. And it's New Year 30, New Year 20, or New Year 15 to use those codes. Also, get 30% off stat tomes and bundles, food and drink, combat buffs, and movement buffs. And today's free coupon, which I definitely want to use real quick, is the code TOOT for a free rally horn. You can use this to summon somebody in your fellowship to your location. Very important, very handy, very helpful. But every day is a Hobbit's birthday, and because of that, we are the ones who get the presents. And we've got a silver and a gold present available this time around. So let's see what we got. For the silver, 50 Virtue XP and 2 gold pieces worth of silver scraps. And for the gold, 200 Virtue XP and 2 greater potions of morale. Very, very handy. Very helpful. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, and that raised my tolerance up to level 27. Cool. Let me go ahead and... I cannot summon in this area, but I do want to save that. And we'll go ahead and browse the shop. And we'll sell those off. There we go. So... that's where we are at right now. Oh, one other thing I do want to mention. By the way, if there are any player events that are being run on the servers that you'd like a little shout out for, send me the information. Go on my Discord server. Link is down below. Go ahead and send me an email. Link is also down below. Post on the bottom of the YouTube if you're seeing this on YouTube. Or just go ahead and pop on my Discord server or send me an email with the subject LOTRO Events, please. That way it'll stand out for me, and I'll go ahead and be able to promote your event. And the event I'd like to promote today is the Hello Pippin Island Adventures event. Saturday, February 7th at Further Home South Beach. Summons are available where needed. There'll be giveaways, snacks, a beachwear contest, a cosmetic pet name contest, and they're looking for bands. Sign up for 1-hour slots. You want to get a hold of, let me see, who do you want to do? Summons to Further Home will be available. If you're interested in signing up and or need more information on the Peregrine server, reach out to Scyflg or Scyflg if you're interested in doing that. And again, that is tomorrow, February 7th. So, sounds like a good time. I may have to go there and show up myself. But we are currently adventuring. Let me go ahead and... yes, we're up to Book 11, Chapter 1, Too Great a Need. We need to talk to Humboldt at the Entwad in the Sutcrofts. So let me go ahead and warp over there real quick. I'm not sure if I like this or not, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. Snowborn. No, actually, I really don't like this map. It's not helpful. Let's see, Wildermore. I think all my saves are up in... and there's the Entwash. All right, so we'll go to Easworth, and we'll take horses from there. But we'll go ahead and catch up here. We're on Book 11, Volume 3, Book 11, Chapter 1, I should say. And we'll go ahead and catch up. What had happened was we took a little side adventure to Edoras at the request of Horn and Aylmer, I think it was. Was it Aylmer? It might have been Aylmer. And unfortunately, Worma Greentongue has been twisting Theoden King's ear, and we were unfortunately unable to gain an audience. So let's see, we need to go. Let's see, where is it that we need to go? Is it Sutcross? There's Snowborn. I thought it was the Entwash. I thought the Snoop. Oh, right there, yeah. Right near Garsfield. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a horse to Garsfield. And then we'll go ahead and head over to the to where we need to go. Humboldt is guarding the bridge from the Sutcrofts into East Rohan. And he wouldn't let us cross. In fact, he still may not let us cross. But that's where we need to go. Oh, actually, I do have some other quests I need to do up there, come to think of it. I've got some other quests I need to finish up, actually, before I do that. Yeah, I've got these. I still have some quests actually up here I still need to finish. Let me go ahead and actually port to Forlaw. I think we'll do that first. So I do have a port to Forlaw. I know that much. Actually, I can't take it, so we'll have to use a stable.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Well, actually, now here's a good way to do it. Let me show you a little trick I found. If you open up your main menu and you go to Collections, let me go and make this a little larger here so you can see. You actually have a thing here which are, darn it, where is it? Here it is. These are all of the, stable masters in the game, and everyone that you've discovered is yellowed, and these ones you haven't discovered. So I could go to, let me see, where is it here? I need to go to Central Condor. There we go. I got to scroll this down just a little bit. There we go. There's Snowborn, Garsfeld, Heightbold, Walstow, Parthgalen, Ethelgels. There we go. See, I want to go to Forlaw. So if you click it, it'll tell you where exactly is a direct connecting stable master. And there is one from South Bree and the 21st Hall. So we'll go ahead and we'll just port to the 21st Hall because I have that port handy. Actually, I have a port to Bree too. So, but let's go ahead and turn this off because this is not helping me. I thought the map mode was kind of nice, but I'd rather just have the icon grid. This is much nicer for me because I know exactly right here. That one's Bree, so I can go ahead and take Bree. So we'll go ahead and head back up to Wildermore. We've got a few quests to finish up there, and then we'll work on Book 11, Chapter 1. We'll get it right eventually.
What do you need?
So I need to go to South Bree. There we go. South Bree Swift Travel. And then I can go right here to the Stable Master and do Forlaw right there, Swift Travel, and pick it up. So knowing about that map and its connections will help you navigate the world a lot better. That was one of the things that I learned very, very, very rapidly was this is a very large game. There is a lot of land in this game to explore, and you really do need to be careful and know your way around and know best ways to get around so that you can complete these quests and such and get around. Like, for instance, sometimes I'll go back to my homestead or I'll go to South Bree to get things done, and then I need to get back to my quest, and oh no, I burned my port. I've got 10 minutes to wait. Nah, I don't have to wait. Not until I got some coin to spare. All right, so let me go ahead and get buffed up really quick here. Because you never know when a Nazgul is going to show its face and just try to wreck your day. Especially if it's a mournful one. Shiver. Alright, come on, let's go here. Let's summon my Goose of Gondor. And we'll hop on my goat. Okay, there we go. Well, we've got a daily hunt is down south of me. And that's defeat orc warg riders in the Witchshaws. So we'll go ahead and head over here. And because that looks like it's just a singlet. But if I go up here and over here, it looks like there's a bunch. Oh, there's also a warband up there too. Gimtog. Let's go ahead and see if I can take out Gimtog. I'm not sure. I don't know the warband's names, but there is a way you can tell relatively quickly if the warband is doable or do you need to get some friends. And I'll show you that one real quick too. Always good to know because the warband started here in Rohan, and I think you'll find them spotted off and on throughout the rest of the game. And so knowing that they're there and the best way to take them out, and if you can take them out, is a good thing. Should be showing up. There we go. Warband Dimtog. Now, if you look at the remote quest, you can see here, there's a single person. Also, if you look over here, Warband Dimtog, it's a repeatable quest, but because it's single, it means I should be able to solo him. So we're going to go ahead and take him out. There we go. And that's him, and that's him. That's him right there. And there we go. Get ready to advance the quest order. Hey, Destiscardo, good seeing you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. You have defeated Gimtog, earning gratitude of the people of Wildermore. And picked up a blue box of spoils, some Wildermore coins, reputation, a legendary item experience, which is very important, and steed experience. And I got a deed bestowed, completing quests within the Witchshaws. 24 quests to get some gold tokens, some LOTRO points, a title, some virtue experience, and increased reputation. But I'm more interested in these blue box of spoils. Let's see what's in the blue box of spoils. 42 marks and 4 medallions, which will go into my collection, and 3 Rittermark Celebrant salves. Very nice. Okay, so now I should be in the general area over here that I should be able to find warg riders. And I can start taking some of those out. Moose should be neutral, yep. There we go. There we go. And we'll go ahead and take this one out. Oh, and we'll take that one out. Alright, so we've already made progress on that quest. That's good. And now we're getting into a larger area, so there should be a bunch more, hopefully, around here soon. Another thing I can always do, there's one right there, but he's kind of running away from me a bit. I can go ahead and track the wargs, and they'll help me. Warg rider. See, what I can do is I can go ahead and I can track beasts and nearby creatures. I think we'll show the warg riders. Nope, it won't be that one. So they're probably orcs because they have orcs riding them. So we'll go ahead and take this guy out, and then we'll see what we can find. Okay. Looks like I have a quest available here. Is it the fishing rack? You have found some fresh fish on the rack outside of a locked-up home in the northern Witchshaws. You should find the owner of the home, likely a fisherman. A fisherman will likely be at the lake's edge, hopefully not far from his home. New quest, The Fisherman, A Quiet Life. And it looks like, yeah, he's right there, right in the general area where I need to go, where I can find more warg riders. So we'll go ahead and head over there and take out those warg riders and then see what we can find. Make sure I'm going the right way. I am. Should be almost up to him. Let's see if there's any warg riders nearby. Yep, we've got through them. Very distant and extremely distant. And a brutal warg rider close, and that's a signature. Let's go and track him. Oh, right behind me. There he is. All right, there we go. One shot, one kill. That's the way the hunter does it. You got to save the arrows, you know. Looks like I found him. Morcar and Smalya. Okay, well, we'll talk to Morcar. He's the fisherman that I needed to find. As you can see right there, the fisherman, A Quiet Life.
Why are you bothering me?
Enemy, we'll not suffer ye in the Witchers. Run, or I have ye head. Another foe come to bother us, eh? Mercy, please do not kill me.
What do you need?
The fisherman no longer looks if he will attack you, which is a good sign. You mean us no harm then? I'm sorry I came at you like that. The wilds have been dangerous as of late. What's an outsider like you doing wandering the Witchers while our enemies roam unhindered? It looks like he has at least one more quest for me, and so does his companion, so let's see what's going on with these fishermen.
Will you let me speak my piece?
The fishermen, harrying riders. You urge us to leave, stranger? It's safer here than we would have been on the frozen fields where we've seen orcs riding on wargs. Some even dared approach us, but our arrows sent them off again. No, we could not hope to leave while such deadly foes roam unchallenged through the lands. So he wants us to defeat 4 harrowing and 2 brutal. Well, sounds fine to me. And what about you, Smalya? What do you need?
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Morcar is a stubborn one, but perhaps we should leave. The Witchers have never been so cold nor so deadly. I do not fancy the thought of wasting our catch, though. Would it be a favour if you check the nets we have along the bank? I could do that. I can do that for him. Alright. Actually, all along the same area where I'll find those wargs too, so. And then wants me to check 8 of the fishing nets. And let me do something really quick. Let's move my quest tracker up to there. There we go. What is my People of Whitmore reputation at? I'm actually not tracking it, so... People of Wildermore. People of Wildermore. I'm neutral. Okay, so I still got a ways to go. I'll probably spend some time off camera up here just working on factioning. Right now, I don't know of... I mean, I did complete the world-renowned faction. I don't know if Rohan and Beyond has anything like that. I can't remember offhand. I'll need to do that, and if so, then I'll need to come back and see about working on my factioning. Alright, so let's see. Okay. There we go. There's one of the brutal ones. There we go. And there's another one right there. And that's the other brutal that I need. Nice. So now I just need... now I just need 4 harrowing warg riders in order to... Okay, I'll try. So another brutal one, we'll take him out. There we go. Probably another harrowing knowing me. Yep, it's another harrowing. Oh, it is harrowing. Okay, that's the one I need. And I can advance the daily hunt quest. You defeated a number of warg riders in the Witchshaws, but the forces of Isengard will soon return. There's another harrowing. There we go. How close is that? Oh, it's Gintog again. I can't. I mean, I could do it just for fun, but I wouldn't get any credit, so no sense in wasting the time right now. But we do want to go northward, I do believe. Probably up over this bank we'll find the last couple of warg riders that I need. Right there. And he had company. He had a shadowy. And I got company. Alright, so I got rid of him. So there's 2 tattered shadows. And there we go. Completed that quest as well. And I picked up 2 more tattered shadows. Nice. Always nice that you can grab a couple of tattered shadows along the way. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn in those 2 quests. We'll just go ahead and mount up for this. Help out a couple of fishermen. Talk to Mortivar first. Or Morcar, excuse me.
Why are you bothering me?
I'm glad you spilled the blood of the warg riders, friend. I'm not sure that we will leave, but I am glad we will be safer whether we stay or go. Huh. That's good. And we'll talk to Smala, where I brought him the fish.
Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
The man nods his gratitude and takes the fish you pulled in from the shore. Aye, this will do. Now we have some food for our packs, and we can get Morcar to heed your advice. And now I've gained 10,000 reputation, so I'm known to the people of Wildermore. Your name is now known throughout the entirety of Wildermore, and the people know that you act in their interest. And that gives me the bead bestowed, which is the next reputation level. Picked up a title, and I picked up 5 LOTRO points. Let's go ahead and clear this out. There we go. And it looks like they both have a second quest for me, so let's go ahead and see what they need. We'll start with Somalia since we're here.
The White Hand is wicked.
I'll pack up what I can, but most of this gear'll not travel well before long. I hate to see it get into the hands of them orcs. Will you bury some of our goods for us, friend? I'd like to think that we'll be back before long. Back to the house if you would. We'll find him again.
Okay, I can do that. And these are some of the supplies they want me to go. He wants me to go ahead and pick up. We'll go ahead and grab these real quick.
I do not ask much of you.
The fisherman. Meat for a cold journey's end.
All right, we'll go then. We'll even try to carry as much as we can since them gentlefolk at Forlaw shiver and go hungry. What'll be short? You kill the moose, we carry the meat, hmm? There.
So he wants me to kill 6 large cut of moose. And then go ahead and bury the supplies. Okay. It's always good, because I can always use more... Oh, that one dropped Orlingus hides, too. And a Rittermark from that one right there. That's good. Because we'll need the Orlingus hides for the next... the next set of crafting. There we go. Oh, I actually have to loot the moose. There we go. All right, well, there's at least 3 of them, so... I'll go ahead and heal up from that poison damage. Okay. All right, so I just need 2 more cuts of moose meat, and I'll go ahead and bury those supplies while we're heading over there. And there's number 5 right there. That's good. There we go. There's moose meat number 5, and there's moose meat number 6 right there. There we go. So now we'll go ahead and bury these supplies for the fisherman. And right there's the last 2 spots. All right. So let's go ahead and return the moose meat and let Somalia know that the supplies have been buried, and they should now feel safe enough to head out. Okay, so we'll talk to Morcar first.
Oh, this is intolerable.
That's the stuff. Give it here, eh? And I'll see you to get safe into the hungry bellies.
Very good. And now here's Somalia. We'll let him know that I buried those supplies.
Invaders have wrought this misery upon us.
A very good deed ye did, High Elf. We be off at once.
There we go. And that's all 4 of the quests that they have, and there's nothing more here. So that's good. See, where's Hungry for Prey? That's up in that area near Bir Tor, which happens to be in the general direction that I want to head for right now. So let's go ahead and head toward Bir Tor, and we'll go ahead and pick up some of those snow... Oh, what, he has another quest? Morcar has another quest for me? I thought I took care of him. No, that's weird. He's showing up as a... you see, he's showing up as a quest item, a quest link in my map, but he has no quest for me. So, alright. Well, let's go ahead and head on out then. And we'll go ahead and ride for this. Where do we need to go? And it's right on top of another one, so it's a little hard to see. I'm almost there, though. A couple 100 meters away. Alright, so we should be just about at that spot. Double check. Yep, just about there. Alright, so here we are. Oh, and there's another warband. High Knolls Blizzard? Ooh. Let's well, I'm not taking that one out yet. And he's only 150 meters away. Well, let's see if we can take him out. He may be another one. He may be one that we can't, but we'll find out. Warband, the High Knolls Blizzard. Remote quest. He's soloable. The High Knolls Blizzard can be found moving up and down the High Knolls area of Wildermore. So he is up that way. So let's go ahead and go around. And we'll see if we can take him out. There. All right, dismount. And let him have it. And just like that, the High Knolls Blizzard has been defeated. You have defeated the High Knolls Blizzard, earning the gratitude of the people of Wildermore, and a blue box of Wildermore spoils. And a deed bestowed, completing quests within the High Knolls as well. So, but let's go ahead and see what's in the blue box of spoils. 42 marks. Yeah, I actually, one of the biggest things that I use the marks for primarily is for crafting. There's an easy way to get crafting expertise from the marks, and I find that's just the best thing to do. If you need to pick up some, because every couple of days you can do some crafting expertise. You get a little extra coin from the side, but you can also get a a good chunk of experience in your appropriate crafting profession. Okay, so it looks like I need to go up there. So we'll go over this way and see if I can find the snow stalkers. Hungry snow stalkers. Now that one just... There is a snowcat slayer of Wildermore. And I'm already working on that quest too, so... I'm gonna go ahead and get some food with me real quick. There we go. I need to find specifically hungry snow stalkers. Like they're probably up this way. Trying to harass me while I'm trying to mine? How rude. There's a hungry snow stalker. That's what I need. Ooh, there's a couple of them right there, so we'll go and take them both out. See if I can do it one shot. Here we go. There's another one right there. And looks like two more right there. There we go. Oh, and that one had company, a shadowy. There we go. Two more tattered shadows. While I'm freezing to death in Wildermore. You have fended off many hungry snowcats stalking the western hills of the High Knolls. And I think that puts me over the 3,000 completed quests since I started adventuring on Angmar at launch. Not bad. 3,000 completed quests. Alright, so now we need to go to Scyflg and take care of that quest. But I'm also near the rider for Beer Tor, so we'll go ahead over here to where the rider is, and I should be able to take a ride to Scyflg from there, because I think I've already founded it, so... Yeah, it is. And that's just what I've been doing. You know, that's 3,000 quests I've completed basically on camera. I think my main on now Peregrine, formerly Landreval, I think is a 116 hunter. I think she's got about 7,500 quests done. But I'm into Mordor. I've finished the base story and I've gone past it at this point. So there's the rider right there. So 3,000 is not too shabby.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us?
I can't get to Scyflg from here, so I guess we'll have to go to Forslaw. Or I may not even have it, but we'll go to Forlaw. There we go. Well, I mean, if you were here earlier, you saw how many stable masters I found. I mean, I found a few of them. I've got out of 337 available in the game, I've discovered 139 of them already. I've got all of these stable masters. And it's just all stuff where I've been adventuring. Missing a couple from Moria, the Vile Maw and the Hall of Flowing Water. But I mean, that's a lot of places I can go.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us?
All right, swift travel to Scyflg, and then we'll go ahead and take care of that quest that I have up there, which I think is the two of them that I have for Thrym Redbeard. It was literally due east out of town. Let me see here. That to Taylor. Do I need either of those? No and no. And a woodworker. No, I'm not a woodworker, so we'll just do that. So we want to head over here. And take out a few orcs while I'm making my way over. And yes, I do have my, do I still have my pocket item? No, I'm not. I guess, that's right, because I'm gaining experience now, because it's... Okay, so Thrym Redbeard should be somewhere around here. I think he's up this way. Not this one, so I guess I gotta go around. And here's Thrym Redbeard's camp. There it is. And there's Thrym right there. So we're going to turn into two quests for him. The Worst Winter in Memory and the Deadly Freeze.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Theron's face is lined with worry as you relay your findings to him. I do not like this at all. I am a warrior and I will drive the orcs off. But we are a simple farming folk here in Wildermore. We live off this land. Even if we are safe from orcs, we cannot escape this strange weather. Well, I did everything I could to help with Nazgum, but nothing yet.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
The deadly freeze. What do you have there, friend? Spoiled frozen berries, I see. I worry about the farms of Wildermore. I have no fear of orcs, but our Reeve Garwig must be warned of the effects of the cold, heavy though his burdens are already. Scyflg is the nearest town, and we should hurry there to brace for an orc attack. Once that danger passes, let us ride in haste for Forlaw to warn the Reeve.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
The coming storm. We should leave for Scyflg now, for my scouts tell me that an orc attack looms near. We tried to cut them down on the field, but for every one we felled, 2 more took its place. I will meet you there with my men. If you wish to ride ahead and warn Thane Scyflg to ready Scyflg for attack. Please help him however you can, for he is the father of my betrothed. And I don't need to be reminded about that quest. I don't know why that popped up. I mean, I do have an add-on called Reminder that lets me know about things, like, for instance, letting me know that I need to do daily tasks and stuff. But I don't know why that quest is repeatable. It didn't show repeatable, so I don't know why that came out. Alright, so let's head back to Scyflg, and we will talk to... because I don't believe I have Scyflg. Oldham, Forlaw, Wolstow, Living, Garsfield, Earworth. Yo, I do have Scyflg. Okay, so we'll go ahead and head to Scyflg real quick. I wasn't sure if I did or not. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to Thane Scyflg and let him know about the impending attack that Thurm Redbraider's worried about. And I think that right there is the mead hall.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
So you are Shanchantra, the legendary hero of the East Minute. Welcome to Scyflg, especially if Thrym sent you. Wildermore seems to be full of orcs of late, and cold, and strange rumors. Many men do not return from a field. If Thrym believes you can be of aid, I believe it too. Let us prepare for battle. The orcs will not break us.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Aiding the Thane and his daughter.
My daughter Sinberg will need your help in preparations for the battle if you have time to spare for her. She is a strong girl, and I trust her to make us ready. You can find her here in Scyflg, and she will tell you what you can do to aid us.
And he has another quest.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
The Noble Guard.
The battle looms near, and we are as prepared as we will ever be. We have Thrym on our side, my brave daughter, and the brave kindred of our Reeve Garwig. Will you speak with Garsig, son of the Reeve, and make sure he has everything that he needs? The Reeve's grandsons are here also, and ready to fight. Humboldt and Grimgar. Please help them however you can.
Alright, so let's talk to... I don't believe she's in here, so... we'll head outside, and we'll see if we can find the people we need to talk to. They're all scattered among town. Let's mount up on my horse. Easier and faster to navigate around town. Okay, there's Sinberg. That's the Thane's daughter.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Well met. You come from Thrin's camp, did you not? He and I are to be wed soon. You have his loyalty, you have mine as well. If you wish to help us, I must unload these supplies we just pulled from storage. Scyflg has not needed arms as such as these in many a year. Will you deliver the supplies around town? I need to pick up the wood slats, a barrel of arrows, and the food rations. Scyflg welcomes you as best she can at this troubled hour. And deliver the wood slats, the food rations, and the barrel of arrows. Okay. And then I need to find... Oh, here's Grimgar. He's one of the people that I actually need to help with the Noble Guard. Let's see what he's got.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Ah, welcome to the battleground. I do not need any help, but thank you for asking. The greatest strength the Wildermore's people gathered here, it would take a great army of orcs to conquer Scyflg.
So Grimgar's taken care of. By the way, do I need to forge any of my weapons now?
Greetings, friend of the Rohirrim.
I just wanted to check real quick while I was here. And there's Garsig right here, so we'll see if he needs any help.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I am Garsig, son of Garwig. Thrym sent us warning not long ago of our usual number of orcs in the Wheathen Downs. We have come to lend our arms to the defense of Scyflg. The Reeves' kin are responsible for the protection of these lands. We will suffer no enemy to pass our borders. Thrym is like a brother to me, and I look forward to drawing swords with him once more.
So he looks ready. Battling upholds his duty as the noble protector of Wildermore. That's good. Right, so now I need to find weapon sites and such. Ah, there we go. That's where the food rations are to go. These rations will allow the villagers to keep up their strength, which is always good. There's Humboldt right there, so that's the third person I need to talk to.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Another strong soldier to brave the orcs' assault? Excellent. As grandson of the Reeve, my duty is similar to that of a wandering hero such as yourself, to assist where I am needed. I relish a good fight. Let the orcs come.
Humboldt is excited to assist in the defense of Scyflg. That's good. So now I need to find the wood slats in the wagon in the east of Scyflg. North. Okay, so it must be down here. Is that it? No. There it is. That's where the wooden slats will go. And the barrel of arrows is to the west. The villagers now can finish up boarding their homes. And there's where the arrows go. Scyflg's archers will now be ready to fell many of the orcs that dare to approach. So now we can go back and talk to Scyflg and let her know about the 2 quests that we completed. First one is the Noble Guard.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Yes, I believe we are quite ready to fight whatever day comes our way. Cannot wait to test my skill in battle alongside such great warriors of our realm. And we are about ready to take a quick ad break, so I'm just going to hold up here for a little bit and sort through my inventory. We'll see you on the flip side, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back. Let's go ahead and complete the second quest here for Scyflg.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I thank ye. That was a speedy delivery. The battle is nearly upon us. I can feel it. Where is Thrym? I want to wish him luck before it begins. Not that he needs it. And it looks like she has another quest for me. Thanks.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
What was that? I thought I heard an orcish-sounding horn blow in the distance. I believe the time for battle is nigh. Will you go to my father and tell him? We must get the villagers inside and the soldiers ready and look for Thrym and his riders at the gate. So this is an instance and it's a solo quest. The defense of Scyflg. My daughter has sharp ears. If she says the orcs are near, then they draw near, and we must arm ourselves. Thrym will be here, do not worry. Will you fight alongside us, my friend? Absolutely. The people of Scyflg have been dreading this moment for quite a while. Now is the time for everyone to take up arms and defend Scyflg with their lives. And here's Thrym Redbeard right here.
Our mission is dire.
We must hurry. The orcs have penetrated the wall and are now attacking villagers. Follow me up to the northern stables. Hurry up. Follow me. Help Thrym defend off the white-hand attackers. Here we go.
Brings you to these lands.
Good work so far, but our work is far from done. Let us into the center of town to cut off the orcs before they head toward the mead hall. What's that? Ill things are afoot, and there's a terrible chill in the air. Do you feel the ground tremble beneath your feet? Hold. Speak with Grimgar and see how he's holding up. I shall press on and slay the orcs near the southern stables. That way he can move on.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
My brother and I have this area well defended. We will not allow anything to get past us. Wait, do you hear that sound? What is that? The gate. The sound is coming from the front gate. Nazgum. And I can't attack him. Nazgum. The strange giant felled Grimgar and Humbald in a single blow.
Our mission is dire.
This is not good. Grimgar and Humbald were defeated rather soundly by the giant. We must not let their defeat be in vain. You and I need to go and protect the mead hall at once. More white-hand attackers rush forth to oppose you.
Will you aid the horse lords?
We must protect the mead hall at all costs. Come with me. This is it. We are the last line of defense. Scyflg and Scyflg will attempt to stop the giant, and we must defend the folk in the mead hall with our lives. Oh no. He's rushing out to... No. Love, there's nothing we can do. He has sworn to protect the people with his life. We must stay here and guard the women and children within the mead hall.
And one shot. Boom. Yep. Nazgum's might easily overcomes Garsic and Sinagar.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Whatever happens, you and Scyflg must protect the mead hall. Your assistance has proven valuable. Myself and all the Scyflg are thankful to your efforts. I must do this myself. You and Scyflg must not intervene. I must draw the giant away from Scyflg before all is lost. My dear Scyflg, keep our people safe. They still have need of someone like you. Then, I can't lose you too. I love you. I know. I know, I was the wrong time for that. Yeah, he's trying to hold his own. Oh, wow. Whoa! He's done what he came for? That's it? The giant Nazgum has hurled a gravely wounded Thrym far into the desolate lands of Wildermore, smothering hope and Scyflg beneath a harsh winter.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I don't know what I'll do without them. We've experienced much grief today. Oh, wow. Scyflg's changed.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I have lost everything. My father and my future husband gone. Please, leave me be. I cannot think straight now. What nightmare is this?
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
A bitter thought. No, there is nothing you can do for me. Leave me. Just leave me alone. Help the others. I cannot bear to watch them struggle. Speak with Oswy and Scyflg.
We are a strong lot. We will survive.
Wait, what is all this ice around us? I've never seen anything like it. I looked around when all the fighting was done, and there it was, like swords thrust from the earth. I've been trying to break it all morning, and my arms tire. Will we clear some of the debris?
Baffled by the great ice spikes and exhausted from trying to chip away at them. Okay. So now I need to speak with Hoyted, who's over here on the other side of town.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
My horse is trapped. There's too much debris, and I must get to her. Please help her. She is frightened.
The horse is not the only one who is frightened. Portrait is too shaken by the terrifying events of the battle to free his horse. Now I need to speak with Scyflg, who is down this way. There he is.
I begin to doubt our chances for survival.
There is ice everywhere, but everyone has their hands full. Please help. We need to be able to get to the barn near the stables. Okay, I've helped everyone that I can, so now we'll go back and talk to Sinborg near the mead hall.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I saw what you did for my people, and I thank ye. I hope they can rebuild, for I know I cannot.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
The search for Thrym. I know what I need to bear this grief. I need to see Thrym's body properly buried. You saw yourself which way the giant threw him. Will you look for him and bring him home to us? We should bear him to Furlaw then, for he is like a son to leave Garwick. I will go see if we can find Thrym. Go ahead and mount up, and we'll head this way, I guess. Might be able to go up this way. Not sure. Well, that's good. I was able to go this way. There we go. Discovered Kader Golnok. Blood in the snow. Oh, great. What is that one? A mournful. Okay, I should be able to take him out. Back off. Thank you. Got him. Six tattered shadows. There we go. And I picked up a new quest, blood in the snow. There we go. Couldn't find my mouse there for a second. White Hand orcs can be found around the area where Thrym was bound by Nazgum. You should defeat the White Hand orcs. Oh, there's a backpack somebody left behind. I can definitely use that. Now, which way is Thrym's body? He's up there. And I still need to defeat 5 more orcs. This is a good place to look for Thrym. You cannot see Thrym's body, but something nearby catches your eye. Could it be his horn?
Just need one more orc to complete that quest I picked up. Alright, let's go ahead and see about picking up that horn then. Probably down and on the other. There it is, right there. Thrym's horn. You recognize the horn instantly as Thrym's own, the horn he carries with him always. And below, upon the road, you see a body. Now there's that quest. You defeated a number of marauding orcs in the Rythern Downs, avenging the dead in Scyflg. There it is right there. This unlucky fellow is clearly not Thrym. The hero Wildermore is still nowhere to be found. Something unnatural has killed this man upon the very road. He bears no marks or injuries. It appears he has fallen where he stood. An eerie mist encircles him, and a faint wailing can be heard nearby. New quest, Wrath of the Daegul. Defeat as many Daegul as you can while making your way through Fiskworth. The Daegul around Fiskworth appear reckless and intent on tormenting passengers. Or passerbys. You have found an empty fishing village on the edge of the Ingsmere Lake. Tower standing upon the island. I just need one more, and I'll complete that quest. Here we go. Clearing the area of the Daegul should make traversing through Fiskworth much easier now. And that tower is where I need to go next, I do believe. Investigate the tower standing upon the island. A Daegul beckons you? This one I can talk to. Well, he looks kind of freaky.
Needing assistance from one who lives. Will you hear my plea? I do not wish to be. I am bound by my captor and cannot leave until freed. My captor hides away inside a crypt in the middle of Lake Ingsmere, south of here. Go seek him out and defeat him, so that I may finally leave this place. In order to call him forth, You'll need to open my casket, which is deep within the crypt.
Okay. Looks like I've got to go to an island in the middle of Lake Ingsmere, and hopefully I don't die in the process. And we'll go ahead and do a quick buffing up when I get there. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Wraithendown's Tomb. Let me get buffed up again real quick. There we go. You've located the crypt on Lake Ingsmere. There's an ornate cache. I can definitely use that. Good scholarly supplies. Scrap over Hodric text. Let's see what we can find going deeper. A couple more ornate caches. Very nice. Looks like there's the tomb that I need to open. An ancient casket that looks like it has been untouched for some time. You have opened the casket of the Wailing Daegal. The captor appears to be finding out who is disturbing his rest. A Malevolent Daegal. The captor Daegal has been defeated. That's good. So hopefully that Wailing Daegal will now be able to find rest. And we'll go ahead and start heading back. Let me go through my inventory real quick here, see what I picked up. hooks. Those will go to my alt. Open those. I don't need those. Lesser enduring necklace of morale. 90 vitality but might, so it's kind of worthless for me. 2 metalsmith and a tailor. Can I use the tailor? Nope, already know. Okay. Well, let's see what the... Hopefully I'll be able to free the Wailing Daigul now. And they'll be able to find some rest. While I'm freezing my ass off in the waters here. And look at my duck. Tick, 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 tick. My little goose. She is a nice goose.
Thank you for freeing me. I am no longer bound to this place. Therefore, I will not be a nuisance to anyone. Best of luck along your journey. Free.
Well, that's good. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to Scyflg and turn in the horn. I think she's up by the mead hall. Yep, there she is.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Thrim's horn? But no sign of Thrym himself? Oh, do not tell me this. My heart still thinks he is alive, but no one could have survived such a fall. Garwig must be told. I was hoping we could bear Thrym's body to Forlaw to be buried there, but we must deliver the horn instead. I will meet ye there. I must attend to my people. Then I will leave. And let's head to Forlaw. I do have a port there, so it'll be a fast trip. Well, it'll be a few minutes, so we'll take a horse this time. It's the 6 items. Let's go ahead and sell those off real quick. 6. And hit the stable master, and we'll take the ride to Forlaw.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Dead, and you witnessed it all, stranger. News of your deeds has reached me, and I honor you for fighting alongside my son Gossig. More and more die ever since his cold has set in, and now Gossig, Thrym, Grimbar, Umbold, and Thinagar are Thane. Thrym was like a son to me, and I will keep his horn to honor him until the end of my line. I will name it Winter's Horn until a hero of Thrym's ilk can claim it again.
Two new quests. Family history.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
So much death that my family drowns in it, my friend. I would give anything to see my fallen sons and grandsons alive once more. When the snows first started, 3 of my grandsons rode out into the Writhen Downs and were killed by an unknown creature. The rumors of their killer did not live up to the creature's true form, the giant that murdered their men in Scyflg. But this was many weeks ago, and now there are memorial flames marking the places where their bodies were found. Will you light their flames for me? I am too old and too broken-hearted to ride out.
Okay. And the other
The
quest?
White Wizard has taken everything from us.
On the offensive.
So much death. So much death.
Your heart goes out to this devastated old man. He's lost so much since the doom of Snow and the White Hand came to Wildermore, more than anyone can bear to lose. You decide you will wreak some revenge upon the orcs who did this. They rarely camp far from their intended victims, and so there must be a White Hand camp in the Writhen Downs. There's that one. Okay, all the way over there. So literally on the way. So we'll do the family history first, and then go on the offensive. So that's good. Let's see what we got here. We can go out this gate. Oh, it looks like there's a warband right nearby too. Vaz. I don't know if I can do Vaz, but we'll find out. Respect for the Fallen. Remote quest. Defeat Writhen Downs Bowmasters near Scyflg's Memorial. Writhen Downs Bowmasters can be found. They roam too near Scyflg's Memorial and must be driven off. And there's the warband boss. And he's small fellowship, so it's going to be a little tougher. I think I may let him go off right now. On hallowed ground. White Hand Orc Riders roam too near Airlith's Memorial and must be driven off. The White Hand enemy's been driven away from the site of Elfrith's memorial. Company. Shadowy. Well, there's 2 more tattered shadows. Unlike the memorial flame. All right, we'll try it. Come on, boss. He's got 67, so it's going to be a long fight. Come on, god damn it. Got him. I deleted the quest though, so I'm not going to get credit for it. But that's okay. I can obviously do it. Looks like there's another warband nearby too. It's the other bowmaster. Scyflg's memorial has been cleansed of the White Hand presence. Foulwing. Stolowable. We'll try to take him out. Let's go ahead and light this flame real quick. There he is. There's Foulwing. Bingo! You have defeated Foulwing. And I picked up a blue box of Wildermore spoils. And that's 22 quests within the Rhythm Downs. And I picked up a new title, Hope for the Hopeless. And picked up a new deed, which is probably advanced for quests in the Wildermore. We'll find out in a second. Nope, just quests for the different zones in Wildermore. Okay. And another 5 more LOTRO points today. Very good. Go ahead and mount up. Make my way over. And in the blue box of Wildermore spoils, we picked up 42 marks, 4 medallions, and 3 celebrant salves. And there's a jeweler's. And there's a scholar's one. Can I use it? Yes, I can. Book of the Windrider, Westmanet. Nice. And lesser dexterous leggings of fate. 740, 95 agility, 72 vitality, 57 fate. I'd lose some crit and phys mastery, but I'd gain a lot of agility and vitality. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. Not much of a difference. And I'm still maxed out 200% of my phys mastery, so we'll go ahead and keep it. Could be fairly close to it. Yeah, about 200 meters away, not that far. New quest, Rest Easy. Defeat the Breathing Down Captain near Cuthriard's Memorial. Okay. That him? Right there. See if I can do it on one shot. But I did get him, though. You've defeated Breathing Down's captain near Cuthriard's Memorial. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and go on the offensive, which is going to be right here. I'm on the last quest for the zone's non-epic chain. Nice. I have a feeling I'm getting close. We'll see soon. We'll see soon. Wildermore was kind of a nice break from the main story quest. Being able to help the people and deal with Nazgum. I thought it was a nice little overarching storyline. Here we go. New quest, and the body will die. White Hand banners can be found at Fushlam Doram in the southeastern Withern Downs. You should destroy the banners of the orcs to weaken their pleasure at the victory of Scyflg. Defeated Nagiri, and that advanced the quest. You defeated Nagiri, the leader of the White Hand orcs of Fushlam Doram. Hopefully this will hinder the plans of whatever new assault these orcs were hatching. Did he have any spoils? No spoils. Wait. No spoils. Okay. But I thought I saw a troll that had a... Nobody. That orc was hiding a shadowy. There we go. And there's one of the wooden stakes that I need. And I need to collect an orc head. And I thought, that's what I thought, a white hand brute. The bigger they are. Trolls can be found in the Fushun Dorem. You should defeat them. It wants me to defeat 3. I'm used to taking out trolls from Moria. That troll titan, the one to replace the harrowing wraith. Oh my god, that was a pain in the butt, let me tell you. There are the 6 stakes that I need. I need one more orc head. There we go. We'll grab this ornate cache. Place the mounted orc heads along the road leading to Forlaw. And there's the bigger they are quest. You've successfully defeated several of the white hand trolls. Now I need to burn white hand banners like that one right there. There's 2 more banners. That's weird. My icon, my mouse has changed. Heal up real quick. My mouse broke a bit ago and I had to restart the game. Like the in-game pointer broke. Looked like... Yeah, that's kind of what I've got right here right now. I don't know if you can see it. But my mouse pointer is definitely looking like a desktop pointer. I'm just about at the end of my stream anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. It doesn't seem to be affecting things. I can still interact with the game, so I'll just let it go for now. But I'll definitely do a reboot before I remux and upload my VOD. So... That should be the last one. Nope, 7. I need one more. One more banner. There we go. You have burned the banners of Fushram Doram, lessening the orcs' pleasure in their victory over Scyflg. Okay, now I need to come down here. Oh, it looks like there's another one. There's Vaz again. Let's see if I can take out Vaz this time, if it'll trigger. I think enough time has passed, it should trigger. I better get buffed up here. If I'm going to take out Vaz, I'm going to need to be at my best. Oh, Vaz is gone. Somebody else already took care of him. Okay. That's good. Ah. The valiant huntress riding on her hobby horse through the snow. And that guy was hiding a shadowy. Not so bad today. 16 tattered shadows and 10 LOTRO points. That's not too bad. Okay, now we're getting to the area where I need to start planting those orc spikes. Right there. 2 of them right here. Yeah, there's been some minor... I've had a few minor issues since they've done the UI upgrade, but not really that bad. I actually really do like the UI upgrade. It's been very nice. Being able to adjust each different section and raise the overall size of the UI, even on my 1440p or 1080p screen here is still very handy. So we'll turn in these quests to Garwig. Family history. That was the one where he wanted me to go to the different graves and light the memorial fires.
These lands were once so fair.
I thank you for your kind gesture. Nothing will ever replace those boys. Men, I suppose they were. They must be given their due honor in death. Poor boys, poor boys. I remember when they played at my feet.
Yes. Spent a lot of suffering up here in Wildermore.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
I will be glad to see our roads aligned with the heads of those who helped to murder my kin. 1,000 curses upon the brutes who did this. The giant and the orcs, and Sauron who leads them all with his white hands upon their helms.
Good. We go ahead real quick here and empty out some of this stuff. There's a cook's. There's a tailor, which I don't need. There's another tailor I don't need. There's a scholar, which I do need. Ooh, Westminette light oil. Nice. 2 woodworker, that. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Boom. Sell all. And he's got a new quest for me here.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Judgment clouded by grief.
We ought to discuss what to do, for I cannot let Wildermore fall into the hands of Saruman's servants. The giant Nazgum will not be permitted to endure after his crimes, but I fear my judgment is clouded by grief. I fear that for all of us. My sons have lost brothers, and Scyflg has lost her father and the man she loved. How can we be rational?
So let's hear their thoughts. Let's hear Scyflg's first.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
You may think me rash, father, but I will not rest until I have slain this giant Nazgum. Thrum and my brothers must be avenged.
Scyflg wishes to avenge his fallen brothers and nephews. Scyflg?
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
I saw this fearsome creature with my own eyes, Reeve Garwick. I watched him squash my father like an ant and swat him away like a fly. I recommend caution, not rashness, though my heart grieves for those who cannot yet be avenged. I know your pain and grief, dear Reeve, I do. Please, heed my advice. Scyflg recommends caution after seeing what Nazgum is capable of. So while Scyflg, while Scyflg want to go on the offensive, Scyflg suggested caution. So let's see what Garfrith has to say.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
I demand revenge, father. My brother and nephew were slaughtered by this evil foe. Let us ride out and we will ride him down, he and his army of orcs.
Garfrith is bent on revenge.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Scyflg is right. We must not act until we have thought our plan through. We should strive to understand our enemy, should we not? I vow that I will see the giant dead before long, but now is not the time for rash acts.
Let's see what the two boys have to say.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I will risk your displeasure, my dear father, for this honor. The honor of our kin, I must. Be safe until I return. All of you.
And he's gonna head out. And Garfreth?
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
I am sorry to disobey you, my dear father, but I cannot stand here idly while that monster roams our lands. I am sorry.
And he's gonna head out.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
Cursed foolish boys. Those two never heeded me. They have too much feeling and little wisdom. I hope they will not be too rash. Thank you for staying by my side, you and dear Scyflg.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
A disturbance at the gate.
You are good to me. I might come to rely on you if you continue to be so kind. Perhaps you can help us in our time of need. My sons worry that my judgment is clouded by grief. I worry the same for them.
And it looks like he's got another quest for me. Oh, it's a travel. This is an instance.
Let us discuss our options, for we must do something. It will not do to sit here and let Wildermore fall to the servants of Saruman.
Garwig, the Reeve of Wildermore, has been summoned by a disturbance at the western gate of Forlaw.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
We've always had to defend our lands from the creatures of the wild and from bands of roaming orcs, but things have never been this bad in Wildermore. Wildermore has never faced such danger.
I wonder. Nazgum killed my father and Thrym and your kin, but the orcs do not discriminate.
Who is that at the door?
Reeve, sir. Orcs at the gate.
Eh?
Attackers at the west gate. Orcs bearing the symbol of the White Hand. The snow makes it hard to see, but our archers seem to have the upper hand.
The enemy grows even more daring. Come, let us go assess the situation.
These lands were once so fair.
Well, at least we have defeated them for the looks of it. You there, tell me what happened here.
It was a very brief attack, Garwig. No more than these dead orcs you see here. They threw themselves at the gate and then nothing. It was done.
With such small force, they could have no hope of capturing Forlaw.
It was an odd move, even for orcs. Oh no, that chill. It is just like... There he is.
Are you here to murder me too, giant? Why not be done with it? Kill me and leave Wildermore forever.
No, Garwig, we will not let him have you.
Do not flatter yourselves. If I was here to kill the old man, you could not have stopped me. I am here to deliver a gift. Here are the last of your sons.
Garfig, Idsig, what have you done to them?
That is all for today. Farewell, Reeve of Wildermore.
That is so bizarre.
The White Wizard has taken everything from us.
Garwig is pale and breathless, his eyes wide in shock at the cruel death of his remaining sons.
Why did it not take me instead? What does the creature want with us? How can it be stopped?
I cannot believe this. What do we do? Simba recovers a little when she sees her Reeve lying still in the snow. We must get the Reeve indoors at once. He is too frail to be out in the snow.
These lands were once so fair.
Garwick says nothing. His face is like stone. Nazgum has truly crushed all that the old Reeve holds dear, and Wildermore seems as if it is ready to shatter at another blow. The White Hand is winning in this land.
It's a sad thing to watch your lands die.
This is a day I hoped I would never see. I am burying so many of my kin today. Idsig, Garforth, Thrym, and Garsig. Thrym wasn't of my blood, but he was closer to me than any of my kin. He was my foster son, and more importantly, was beloved by the people of Wildermore. Today we bury the men we lost in Scyflg, and at the gate here in Forlaw. I need a moment to myself after everything that has happened, and we'll come to the graveyard where the gathering begins. Scyflg is gracious enough to handle organizing the funeral for me. Believe it is about to begin. She's been strong for me, but please, give her company today. I had to lend a hand and organize this funeral for Garwick. He has lost so many of his sons and grandsons. It is as if the enemy hunts his family as a cruel act of torture. I have lost both my father and my love in Scyflg, but that is nothing compared to what he has lost. It is only right that I help with the arrangements. I am not sure if I am ready to say goodbye to both my father, Scyflg, and the man I loved, Thrym. But whether I am ready or not, this is an important day. We can head down to the graveyard whenever you're ready.
The people of Forlaw gather to mourn those lost in the Battle of Scyflg, most notably their champion, Thrym Redbeard. And with him they bury any hope of surviving this war.
I think most of the Reeves family has gathered and we are about to get started. Please, walk with me to the others. Even the sky seems to be mourning today. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting. Let us begin.
Thank you, Scyflg. Your help today is most appreciated. The impact of what had occurred in Scyflg and Forlaw will take some time to sink in. For us to recover for those we lost will take even longer. I wish I could offer words of inspiration and hope, but I cannot muster much of either these days. There have been too many reasons for us to gather here of late. Today we lay to rest the last of my sons, Idsig, Garfith, Garsig, and Thrym, and my grandsons, kinsmen to Garsig, Grimgar, and Humboldt, and finally to Scyflg's father, my cousin and great friend Scyflg. Let us begin with the twins. My sons, the twins Idsig and Garfith. I am still in shock that both were taken from me so suddenly. They were both filled with promise and had much to give back to Forlaw. But the enemy stole them from me, before they reached their potential. I will have to try hard to find comfort in the fact that they died as guardians of Forlaw. And despite their efforts of the enemy, they had an honorable death. May they rest in peace. Let us speak of Scyflg. My father, Scyflg, was a great leader. He was a wonderful father and mentor for me and my people. Scyflg gave his life to help save those he could not escape. There is no greater honor for a warrior and leader such as he than to die protecting his home and family. We will miss you, my old friend. May he rest in peace. Let us speak of my grandsons. Humbald and Greenbar, sons of Garsic and Burgild. They fought alongside their father Scyflg. They were young, but strong and brave as they died with the honor of warriors. They gave their lives to help save those who escaped Scyflg. May they rest in peace. And let us speak of Garasig, my youngest son. He and I had not always seen eye to eye. His heart was always in the right place, and his actions in Scyflg proved that. I forgive him for what happened to Cuthbold, but more importantly, I hope he forgave himself for what had happened. I will miss you, my son. May he rest in peace. Let us finish with Trim. Trim Redbeard, champion of Wildermore and the greatest warrior of this land. He was more than just our champion. He was a symbol of hope and courage. He was and is beloved by the people of Wildermore, and I had hoped that someday to make him leader of Wildermore as my successor. Trim was my nephew, but I saw him as my son, and he looked to me as his father. I cannot be more proud of the man he had become, nor saddened by his passing. May he rest in peace. It is done. In fact, they are gone seems a little more real now than it did earlier. I need to go home and sit by a warm fire for a while. Let us make our way to Trim's home in Forlaw.
I'm afraid of what is happening to these lands.
I'd rather fight 1,000 orcs at once than do something like that again. I still cannot believe he is gone. Is this not just a bad dream?
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
A time to be alone. Not long ago, Nazgum attacked Forlaw with their army of white-hand orcs. The town was spared, but many good men of Forlaw were lost. The few men here are focused on town security and have not been able to clean up or repair the area since. They've only managed to bury our own. Many orc bodies still lie in the snow at the western gate. Please, take this torch and burn their bodies at the site of battle. Their presence defiles the land they lie on. And she has another quest. 4 more quests. But I do believe at this point, before I pick those quests up, I am going to go ahead and end my stream here, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank everyone very much for joining me today. We had a good time. Reminder about that event that's happening very soon on the... what server is that? What server was that? Let me double check that again. Where is that? Player events. There it is. Peregrine. The beach concert. Hello Pippin Island Adventure on Peregrine server in Further Home, South Beach. There will be summons if you need it. It starts tomorrow. And it looks like they've got some music planned. Take it easy and thank you for streaming. I missed the event. What was it? It's on the Peregrine server. There's a Hello Pippin Island Adventure stream. Signups are open. They're going to have bands and giveaways and snacks. Saturday, February 7th. Looks like they've got bands starting at noon and going until 9. They ended up with 9 band slots. So it'll start at noon server time on Peregrine. Come and go if you please. Summons will be available.
But again, I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. Had a good time. But let's go ahead and see if anybody else is streaming LOTRO. And that way you guys can continue your adventures. Ah, looks like Gilpio is literally just starting their stream. Cleaning up Volume 1 book quests on the Angmar server. So let's go ahead and join them. We'll surprise them. They have literally 0 followers at the time that I'm looking at this, and they're literally just starting their stream. So let's go join them. So again, I would like to thank everyone for joining me. Have an absolutely wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Be safe. I will be adventuring again on Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And I'll see you all then. Take care, my friends.